guys, welcome back. Was being called to get the messages for today from Mystic Manifesting Oracle, and I hope you're all doing well, and thank you so much for joining me. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. It's a little loud. I'm trying to stay a little quiet because I got an early start. I got neighbors around me, my kids still sleeping, so I'm just kind of trying to keep chill, but with this background noise, hopefully you'll be able to hear me okay. Okay, so I'm doing a quick shuffle, and let's see, I'm just going to do 3 cards. Wanted to get the guidance for today. Maybe somebody needs to hear a message, hear some confirmation of support, whatever it is, we're here for it. Spirit, what you gotta say today? Such a beautiful day here. I'm very blessed. I'm still going through it a little bit, but I'm trying to stay in the unified field. I might do a video. I went back, I kind of jump around. I always do Course in Miracles every day. I do a lesson, and I post lessons on my channel daily. But I jump around to different thought leaders. Right now, I'm back on the Dr. Joe Dispenza the circuit, and I've been really kind of focusing on, and it's also like Eckhart Tolle's Power of Now. Been really focusing on the pain body and kind of clearing the pain body and kind of going within and visualizing the unified field, and it's been amazing. So yeah, that's what I've been doing besides doing my coursework, but it all ties in. It's just a variety of different vehicles and modalities to get to the same place, because it is all speaking the truth. Okay, I got one more. Something told me to start pulling some cards too. No. Feeling it, you gotta go with it, right? Pulled 2, I want one more, Spirit, just give me one more. First card on the deck, evolving process. Love those question marks. Been having a lot of questions for myself. The evolving process, is this where I'm supposed to be? Is everything that's happening supposed to be happening? Like, what's going on? When you are going through a pretty significant transformation, which is I think what some of you are going through, this is why this card came out. This is really, and you're having a lot of questions, especially when you've been getting like kind of hit with all sorts of shit. I've been getting hit with it. I'm just like, what is going on? But deep down there's an inner knowing. Sorry, the wind is picking up here. Deep down there's an inner knowing that everything that's happening is happening for me, not to me. But these question marks are everything. Let me go ahead and read the card. Evolving process. Know that you will find all the pieces you need as you go along. I embrace uncertainty. And and there's a full moon. Obviously full moons are things that are kind of hidden, unseen, come to light. And there's always some kind of coming up to the surface transaction that happens during full moons. So maybe in the next full moon, you're going to get your real aha. I know we just had a new moon. Wind, hello. So these questions, you're going to get your answers, and this card is telling me probably like the next full moon, it's all going to be like, oh my gosh, now I get it, I see it. Okay, let's go to the next one. pathway beyond. Release what no longer serves you and step into the unknown. I am open to new things. This is probably, as you're going through this transformation, it's because you're needing to release some stuff. I don't know if either you're battling some kind of addiction, maybe just a habit that just really, deep down at a soul level, it needs to go. But you've been kind of reliant on this. Like at one point it felt like it had your answers. But after some time in this energy, it's not working for you. And it could be a relationship even. Something that feels, it's got like an addictive quality, but it may not necessarily be drugs or alcohol or shopping or gambling. It could be one of those. That wasn't a big deal at the time that you started. And I don't think this has been going on for that long. It was like a short stint. Something was activated in you that got you a little bit free flowing with some behavior or activity that just wasn't that healthy, but it worked at the beginning, but now it's just not working anymore. And it could also be a relationship. And you get a little bit, it offered you, the reason why you got activated was probably to offer you some form of comfort, fun, familiarity, safe, secure, something. But now it's no longer giving you that because it was just an illusion anyways. So this card is telling me, and somebody needs to hear it, your soul has been kind of tugging at you to make that change. You can do baby steps, take it slow, but things are really, you are going to get a lot of questions answered when you are able to kind of start letting this go. And it doesn't have to be a rip the band-aid dramatic, but it could be a gentle withdrawal. Go easy on yourself because Spirit is not judging you. Spirit is holding your hand and hugging you and nurturing you and saying you've got this and we're here, even if you have to take it slow, even if you have a misstep, even if you go back, a relapse, however you want to label it. But Spirit's got you and they're going to hold your hand and they're not judging if this is something that is a little bit tougher to get out of and longer than just a short stint. But this will be key to get more answers and to kind of get that doorway open, get that river flowing again. Okay, and the third card, heartfelt petition. I have never seen this card. It is so pretty. Heartfelt petition. Ask Spirit for help and express gratitude for what you have. I receive in divine timing. This is asking you to really, really connect with Holy Spirit and know that you're not really meant to do anything alone, ever. Even as heavy as maybe breaking a cycle or an addiction, to maybe something just as light as, I don't know, I want to change my job, or I want a glow up. They're there, but they really want you to, you know what just came to my mind? So I started doing the Joe Dispenza meditations, and I've been going into the unified field. And I told myself that I want to be, as he mentions in his seminars and his podcasts, I want to be the experiment in my own life, which means any time my mind wants to go down the rabbit hole or get triggered or get annoyed or feel like a victim or think I can't do this or the abundance isn't coming fast enough or whatever it is, I made a petition with my heart because I'm trying to activate my heart coherence, like to connect to my heart coherence, have my brain and heart connect, where every time I have any doubt, even if it's like the slightest, I immediately visualize the unified field. And that's an empty space of nothingness within my body and around my body. And then in the space that I'm in, not only does it take me to the present moment, I actually start to feel the flutter in my chest like butterflies. So I know that my emotions are elevating. And then I follow that up with gratitude for remembering to go there. I made a contract with Spirit saying, I am going to do this all day, every day. It's almost like a walking meditation. Being totally present with eyes open in a meditative state while still going about your job, your dishes, your to-do list, whatever. Just going into the unified field, which is the quantum field, where there are infinite possibilities. Infinite. It's a black space of nothing. People are like, well, shouldn't it be light? It can be, but I found it easier to mute the color in my visualization. And I don't know why. It's a lot easier to move into more of like what I call gray matter. And believe it or not, I actually start to feel lighter when I just visualize my whole body filling up with just gray matter and my whole insides disappear. But I made it, this message is from me. I made this like, I'm gonna do this because I have nothing to lose. It's costing me nothing to change my atomic, the way my cells receive information, because it is so easy. And I was doing this work like 5 years ago, and then I got distracted. So I bounce in and out of different modalities, but this is the one that I told myself, I am signing this contract. This is my petition to Spirit, and I suggest you guys try it too. Anything to get you to that quantum space, that river, this like magic, like going to that river that's got everything your heart desires and stuff you don't even realize you even knew you wanted, and just dip your toe in the river and then submerge your body and get on that raft and stay in that river and let it take you. Make that promise to yourself that I am done feeling or getting triggered. But this is why I do the workbook lessons of A Course in Miracle, and I do it and I post it daily, because that also helps with the mind training of how to go into the quantum. It's a little more God-centered, Holy Spirit-centered, knowing what God's plan is for you, which is perfect happiness. That happens to be today's review lesson, is God's will for me is perfect happiness. Nothing more, nothing less. You don't have to sacrifice anything for that. It's just making yourself aware of who you are. And that is that unified field within you. That's that God space. It's all tying in together. So these are going to get this. These are all going to get answered. Your questions are going to get answered. This is key. This is key. Spirit is wanting you to be very aware of this. This might be the final piece, the block. And take it slow. And get support from friends or from family or from a support group if you need to. But Maybe it could be even just a relationship that doesn't serve you anymore. This is something about having a very addictive quality. It feels like something it's like a fire that it brings out kind of other things that are not really of your highest value. It's funny because I think about like somebody that I dated for a very short period of time. And when I was around them, I found myself wanting to drink. I found myself wanting to like smoke cigarettes, and like, I don't know, it just like opened up an energy that was definitely on the lower vibrational scale. And it's not that they're bad people, but you're picking up an energy within them as well. That's within you. That's not fully healed, but can be activated, kind of like a dormant volcano. But I don't want it to be there ready to be triggered at any time. I want to heal that. And this card is saying that you are ready to kind of once and for all realize it really wasn't giving you back what you were giving it. You're putting energy into something hoping you're going to get the same energy back, and it's just falling flat. Those are the words that are coming to my mind. It's just falling flat. It doesn't feel like it's a crisis situation. You're just like, this used to be fun. This is falling flat because you are evolving. You're evolving. So you're trying to like do it all and still kind of bring in a little bit of that other energy in as you're evolving, and it just may not work. So ask for this heartfelt petition. It's kind of like, make a promise to yourself to just trust this process. Trust the guidance you're getting of anything that you need to let go of, and say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make a contract with myself, which is essentially with Holy Spirit, that you are going to have faith and trust in the divine timing of things, and you will receive. It says right here, I receive in divine timing. It may not be now. It doesn't mean it's not coming. It is coming. But if you keep going back to this, it might delay it a little bit. For sure. There's no judgment in this. Life's an adventure. You meant to go through this, so don't poo-poo this. Don't feel any regret or shame in this. This was part of your story. But it probably won't be part of your abundance. But you needed this to get to your abundance. But you won't need this anymore when you start to like get those answers, and then you just kind of like break the cycle. You break free. You might be feeling a little bit imprisoned from this, but you will break free, and it'll feel like this. Beautiful gold mist, that gold river of abundance. It's there for the taking. Okay, those are your messages for today. Thank you for joining me. Until tomorrow, take care, guys.